One industry I've struggled the most with is Telugu.
Okay.
That industry is so patriarchal and so sort of male dominant, male chauvinist. I mean, it's unbearable. It's not about co-stars, it's about every man in the world really. Whoever hits on you, if you don't like them, I mean, you try and ignore. If the other person doesn't get the message, then you make it clear.
Never have I ever seen any of my co-stars naked. I know you have, Radhika. I saw that smile on your face.
This is oh yeah, I've done a film where there's nude scene. The one industry I've struggled the most with is Telugu.
Okay.
That industry is so patriarchal and so sort of male dominant, male chauvinist. I mean, it's unbearable, you know, the way women are treated, and even their part in the films is like my man is the god, and on set you're treated like this 1/3 some person, and the actor, they don't even ask the actors anything because you know the actor's mood right now is like he wants to have chai or something, you know. So I constantly struggle, and I've put an end to it, and I've realized that that's it for me.
It's not for you.
No, not for me. No, it was crazy. This film was crazy because the way it started, that we were just having a chat one day, and I knew I was not a part of it at all actually, and we were talking about love and lust and just talking about lots of different subjects and chatting, and he liked a few of the things that I was telling him, and then 3 months later I get a call saying that you are in it. And I was sitting in London. I said, of course I'm not in it. I said, I don't want to be in it. I've told you these stories. I don't want to be in it.
Right.
You know. And he's like, no, sorry, but we've told everybody that you're in it. I said, and then I came back, and then he had changed everything, and I had no idea what I'm shooting when we were supposed to shoot. And Anurag said, do you trust me? I said, yeah, of course I trust you. But what am I doing? He said, you don't need to know.
Wow.
And it's the first time I've gone to a set knowing nothing. And it was amazing.
I was going to ask, is there a sort of upside to that as well?
It was amazing. Of course, I mean, if you have a good relation and if you have faith in the other person, it was amazing. As in, I don't know about the product. Sure. That's up for you to judge.
Right.
But as my experience, I had a great time. I like to surrender to directors that I work with and put myself in those vulnerable positions where you don't know what ways of functioning or ways of working that the person practices, and just be open to that.
Let's talk about co-stars hitting on you.
If I'm attracted, I hit on them, I flirt with them. If I don't not attracted to them, I don't flirt with them.
So if you're not attracted to them, would you play dumb, or would you like just say it on their face?
It's not about co-stars, it's about every man in the world really. Whoever hits on you, if you don't like them, I mean, you try and ignore. If the other person doesn't get the message, then you make it clear.
In Hunter, Gulshan Devaya plays a sex addict, and you play his romantic lead, who's not prudish. She's had lovers, and he thinks in fact that she's someone who would be okay if he told her that he's a sex addict. It's refreshing to see that kind of female character in a mainstream Hindi movie. The question I want to ask is, do you think there will be a day when we'll have the female protagonist being the sex addict in a mainstream Hindi movie?
I hope so.
Yeah, of course.
I really hope so. I'd love to play that part.
Sure.
Because I think this whole subject is something that we don't talk about.
True.
Sex, appetite, and all that.
Right.
And at least now we talk about men and being a patriarchal society.
Right.
I just hope that our turn will come, and because come on, it's equally there.
Right.
I mean, it's equally. I've been a huntress, if that is what it is called, in my college days.
Of course.
Maybe I failed the way Mandar fails.
Right.
It's been interesting. It's been like gossip, and we just say कीड़ा करते हैं.
Correct.
You know, and कैसे करते हैं यार, को उसको मतलब stalk करके यहाँ जाओ वहाँ जाओ जो भी है.
Right.
It's been fun, and I hope a film like that comes
along. Sure.
Never have I ever seen any of my co-stars naked. I know you have, Radhika. I saw that smile on your face.
Oh yeah, I've done a film where there's nude scene.
No, but otherwise.
That's not the question. The question is I have. I used to go meet people probably like this or wear jeans or something because that's how I normally dress up.
Correct.
And I used to go and people used to be like, "हाँ, पर मुझे पता नहीं यार तुम jeans में कैसे लगोगी?" So I used to be like, "What am I wearing?" But I was typecast so badly
because of Shore in the City.
Because of Shore in the City and Rakta Charitra.
Right.
Because not a lot of people saw I Am.
True.
And then they were like, "Oh, you can only look like a village girl or you fit in a sari-clad part."
Right.
And I was just like, you know, whatever. I mean, come on, you have some imagination. Padman, I'm a rural girl. In Bazaar, I'm this glamorous urban girl. In Shriram's film, I'm this girl next door, very pretty, like a charming looking person. To Sacred Games, I'm a no-nonsense raw agent. Like it's completely different from one another. So I've at least managed to do that. But I feel in Bollywood, or let's call it our film industry, whatever, they're either indie films that you want to do, or now suddenly you have these big studio films who's making really good content. So this middle thing is not working for me.
True.
So it's either this or that.
The
and I'm still finding it extremely hard to break into that. Extremely hard to break into that.
Also, I kind of heard from one of your interviews that you lie a lot.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, should I be going back to these questions at the end?
No, actually, I'm a very honest person when it comes to giving opinions and stuff like that. When do I lie? When people are not like, if I tell you that I can't come, and you go like, no, you have to come. That's when I give excellent excuses, like excellent, and I come up with them like spontaneously so well, like so good that you'll never know I lied to you. But I don't lie to you otherwise. Like I'm in fact very honest. Like so much so that I say wrong things on cameras.